At a school for deaf children in the highlands outside of Nairobi, the language of instruction is Kenyan Sign Language. But throughout the country, access to fluent signing teachers and crucial early sign language education is limited.
Deaf education is very behind. We've had it for about 40 years now. But how accessible is it?
Now, one homegrown tech company is aiming to make interpretation accessible to the deaf and hard of hearing community in education and beyond.
Our communication is the lifeblood to survive. For me to access a livelihood, education, healthcare, pretty much just to live, I need to communicate. It's unfortunate that that access, or rather sign language access, is not democratized to this community. And it's also expensive for economies like ours. Imagine paying about $25 an hour for interpretation, or to have this interpreter accessible to you.
Inspired by the movie Avatar's use of motion capture technology, Signvrse built an AI-powered tool they call the Visual Google Translate for Sign Language.
So also looking at documents, training material, I think there's a lot of opportunity and just a lot of possibilities where this can be applied to make any piece of content and information accessible in sign language. Think podcasts, think TV, think entertainment, think public announcements, think application into healthcare.
To ensure they're on the right track, Signvrse has been working with the deaf community to test out their tech.
We've had them just tinker around and play with it, and of course see their reactions to what a tool like this would impact or potentially influence access to information.
Primarily visual learners, these students can read, but signing is their first language, and the hope is that avatars can help them quickly comprehend and understand uncertain words or concepts.
I've not seen anything like this before, but right now it's something very new to me, and I'm so happy with what is being done by Signvrse. As students, for example, here in Reverend Mohuro, you have an English sentence and you are unable to understand. Then you can use this platform to translate it into Kenyan Sign Language.
Ellie takes me behind the scenes at Signvrse's motion capture studio to show me how it's made.
So we have two identical booths. Each of them is equipped with motion capture cameras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and an OptiTrack Prime color inside there.
Okay.
So the ideal is we have a deaf person, an interpreter, sit here.
Okay.
Then we have this iPhone that captures facial data.
Okay.
And this teleprompter, we cue sentences, words, and phrases for them to sign.
So I'm in the motion capture studio at Signvrse, and this is how it works. The cameras around are capturing my gestures, and that's basically as I'm translating text, in this case, to sign language. So let's give it a try. Hello, my name is, I'm spelling my name, V-I-C-K-Y, and my sign name is, okay, there you go.
The deaf and hard of hearing community is estimated to make up about 5% of the world's population. In Kenya, it's believed to be more than 1 million people, according to experts. And some businesses are taking note.
Inclusivity is not only a social imperative, it's an economic one as well, meaning that there is money on the table that we've been living by leaving persons with disability.
Kenya Airways is in discussions to add Signvrse's technology to their offerings, like real-time flight security information. While Signvrse's technology is still in development, I decided to put it to the ultimate test with a man considered to be the father of Kenyan Sign Language, Professor Michael Ndurumo.
Professor, thank you so much for speaking with me. So for this interview, we're using Signvrse, that is turning my voice into sign language. What are your thoughts? What do you think?
The person there needs a little bit of improvement to be more clear, and the body position and the hand position to be firmer. It's a bit soft.
For those leading the charge, the vision of greater inclusion and understanding is on its way.
Right now you're doing speech to sign, right?
Text and speech
Text
to
and
sign.
speech to sign.
Yeah.
Is there a plan to do vice versa and have it
Yes.
translate the
Yeah,
other
and
way?
that's actually more difficult.
Yeah.
We've, however, conducted experiments in that direction. However, as we're working on text-speech to sign, which is working right now, we foresee this data actually becoming even more useful for that breakthrough in the future.